Welcome back, everybody. It's Plan Your Play, and we are looking at the hand right above me here in one no trump. And we see that they've made a what appears to be a fourth best heart lead. Again, this is the robots, so we take some of their leads with a grain of salt, but we see that this gives us an extra winner in our hand. All right, so when we're counting winners, we're going to look at spades. We have 2 winners there. We actually have 3 heart winners, and that's because this heart lead is coming towards our hand, which means we're either going to get the jack now or the queen's going to be played and the jack will now be a winner. So 2 spades, 3 hearts, no diamonds, and 1 club. All right, so that's 6 winners. We only need 7. Where are our extra tricks going to come from? Well, very likely in hearts. All right, this is a suit that can provide extra tricks. Even if this player has 4 of them, we're going to get an extra heart trick, right? So here we are certainly going to be developing tricks in this realm. Where else? Maybe clubs. Those are the only possibilities. The good thing is we're starting with 6, so we just need +1 winner to make our contract. So let's see how this planned out. Okay, so we saw the queen right away. Here's the spot where you just want to test hearts, right? So you knew you started with 8. The opponents have 5 total, and they've already played 2 of them. So if they just follow both of them to this suit, bingo, we have our 2 extra tricks. So now count your winners again. You took 2 winners. What do you have left? Well, we have 2 in spades like we started with, but now 3 in hearts, 1 in clubs. That's 8 total winners. Take your winners, right? You should be very worried about diamonds for sure, and you don't really have any super clean way to take a quick extra trick. You're going to have to lose 1 or more clubs to take extra tricks. So this point, folks, you've dodged diamond leads a couple of times here. It is let's take our money and run. So we're going to take 8 tricks, and then we let them win. If they want to provide us an extra trick at some point, they will. The robots are less likely than others to do that for you. And as you can see, this panned out just like you would think. We took 8 tricks. Key thing here is this was a hand, and let me show it to you from the beginning again, that you're destined to take the same number of tricks every time because you're always going to take the heart finesse yourself. Really weird opening lead by the robot, but they did well. Their normal opening lead should be the 4th best club, which gives us the jack of clubs. Then we cross to the ace of spades, take the heart finesse ourselves, and we take 9 tricks, right? So the robot kind of bamboozled us a little bit here on this weird lead. Again, heart doesn't make the heart lead makes sense because we opened a no trump and a win all pass. Okay, that's what makes sense. And by the way, to get back to my original question on this, would you open this hand to no trump? If you don't open this hand to no trump, it's a disaster. Because let me show you, actually. Let's go back to this real quickly. Let me hide the hand. Let's say you open a heart and your partner responds 1 spade and it's back to you. What do you do, folks? Make your bid. Yeah, you don't have a bid, right? 1 no trump would show 12 to 14. You're way too good for that. 2 no trump would show 18, 19. You're not strong enough for that. Every other bid makes no sense whatsoever. All right, let me give you another problem. 1 heart, pass. Let's say partner bids 1 no trump, pass. What do you do? Again, you don't have a bid, right? That's why we open 1 no trump with these hands, folks. This is 15 to 17 balance. It doesn't matter if it has a 5-card major in it or any 5-card suit. Open a no trump. Not because we like hiding our 5-card major, simply because if we don't open a no trump, we have no way to show these values later. So be normal, open this a no trump, and you'll get to your perfect 1 no trump contract and make at least 8 tricks. All right, let's take a look at the next hand, which we're going to change this up a little bit, folks. All right, we are reaching the point of our Plan Your Play series where we're going to switch to suit contracts. So this is a little different animal, right? We're going to count winners sometimes in suit contracts for sure. All right. However, we're also, and more appropriately, going to start counting losers when we see suit contracts. So this is tougher stuff to look at usually for most people. So let's go through this slowly at first, and then we'll continue to kind of compound like we did in no trump and give you some tougher hands. And in this one, you see that we opened 2 no trump. there was some transfer action going on, and we find our way to 4 spades. So the way we're going to deal with suit contracts is we're going to look at losers, and we're going to do it the same way we would in other suit in no trump contracts. We're going to do it on a suit by suit basis. So we're going to look at our potential losers, how many total we could see on the worst day, and then the second part of the question is going to be, can we avoid any losers? Meaning, can we find ways to get rid of losers that we see we could potentially take? And then we're going to execute the play. We'll look at the ways we get rid of losers, but I'll just tell you right now, there are 3 ways we're going to get rid of losers. We're going to throw losers on other winners we have if we're void. We're going to finesse losers away. Okay? Or we're going to trump losers. Okay? Those are 3 ways we can get rid of losers. Look for ways we can do that on all of these examples, folks. And there's one right here for you. You're playing 4 spades in the South player's chair. Count your losers. See if you can get rid of any of these extra losers, and then execute the play. I'll see you back here for it next week, folks. Take care and have a wonderful weekend. And don't forget, if it's getting cold, snowy, and terrible out there, now's the time to plan your bridge cruise. Jump on in. Their links are in the description. Great cruise coming in April, and if that's not available for you, take a look at the Alice Travel page for a lot more offerings. And get on those high seas with us in those beautiful traveling bridge tournaments. So I'll either see you there or right back here for the solution to this next plan your play problem in suit contracts. Have a good day, folks. See you next time.